Greetings, everyone. Greetings. On today, guess what, you all? I am going to continue with my truths, all of them, every last one of the episodes. But at this particular time, what I would like to do is beg everyone's pardon, okay? I would like to beg your pardon because of the simple fact that it was never my intentions to be introduced to the world in this manner. So I would like to just beg everyone's pardon because, there's a better way of things happening in life. And with this situation, if I could have chosen any other a better way, I would have. But greetings, hey, Kiva. I will keep it coming, Kiva. I promise. I am going to keep it coming. Every last one of it is true. Um, but on today, I would like to beg everyone's pardon because I know that this was a shocking situation, okay? So the reason why it was shocking is because of um, the um, chain of events that have happened in life from the beginning until present. Okay, and so things have been happening behind the scenes. I have played a behind the scenes position. First, it was for the safety of um, my child and just to try and respect all parties. Um, but then just to protect my child, period, in life, not making him aware, because I have always made my child aware of the reality of what has happened with his father, and especially since he is deceased, because when he was here it was a different story. So just his presence, um, with being alive, you know you're deemed safe. But without him being here, with all the jealousy and the envy and the betrayal and the backs, stabbing and the crisscrossing, and him being his only son, I always, made him aware. Look, you look just like your daddy, and so forth. But on today, I would like to beg everyone's pardon first of for even being presented in this manner. Again, this was a shock. Um, Chain of events. My son being shot just a little over a year now. On last year, me having to go through the trauma all over again, just never ending trauma, but especially the trauma of seeing something before that is now happened to my child, and being spiritual and really having spiritual gifts to understand what God was really showing me, to not mistake it for anything else, because I could have been like as other people. And like I say, I that is the reason why I'm begging the pardon, because of the simple fact that everyone is not conscious until what is going on. And so I apologize with just I would like to, beg your pardon on on the fact of just having this um exposed to you, no warning, you understand? And it is a very traumatic situation. I have been dealing with it all of this from the very beginning, and it has always been a heavy situation for me. And I'm not here to, it's not a bragging situation. It's a reality situation for me, because of the simple fact that everything that I have seen and, God has shown me in the spirit, and I would speak on, and then seeing it come into existence and, seeing the big picture, it was more like a shock to my physical man. But my spirit man was prepared because of what God had already been preparing me for in the spirit. So, watching and praying and believing God, believing, even though I seem crazy to people, even though I seem strange, but just standing on my relationship, my personal relationship with God, and believing Him to see me through. And He has not failed me yet. He has not failed me yet. So I apologize that it was really thrown into the public like that. And I'm really not here for a debate or for people to really choose a side. I'm not here as a victim. I am here as a victor. I am here as a mother, woman, um, individual, independent, standing up and protecting my child with everything in me. And I am just being straightforward. This is just a straightforward situation. So as far as really addressing likes, if it's personal in here on this channel, the reason why I address it is because I really want you to think about what you're saying. And you're only being addressed because you're on my personal channel. Now, anything outside of this personal channel, if it's chaos or confusion, if it's nonchalant to me, because again, one thing about a story, every participant has their side and the way that they view, the way that they interpret, the way that they understand. And so I am here with my truth because of the truth that was shown to me in the spirit first, okay? And seeing it happen in the physical all of these years later, being real with myself, facing the reality that no, I may not be the best liked person, but Lord, I'm going to go with you over the people because what I have saw thus far, I stand a better chance with the spirit than I do with the flesh, okay? And so it's a decision. It's a choice. It's personal. So I will not address any confusion. Exactly, exactly. And see, that is the thing with me. People that dislike something in me is really a mirror of something that they have within them. Maybe it's my truth that makes me disliked, whereas some people choose to live a lie. So I used to be that person. I used to be that person that tried to pretend like nothing was happening and nothing was going on. And trying to refuse to face reality just never quite worked well for me. I was always forced because being who I am, being a Capricorn, being ruled by Saturn, and just being a spirit of God and a child of God, and here in the flesh, whatever my spirit chose to come into this human experience and do, I have to keep my word to that. So I had to realize from my name, I am different. It's okay to be different. That is my purpose here. My purpose here now is it's not what has happened to me because God always let me know every step of the way. And I'm just not one. I tend to take responsibility for my own actions and carry my own weight. So if I was able to talk to you, I may have said some things. And if I wasn't, I didn't burden anyone. And I apologize if this is a burden to anyone. That's not the purpose here, because God has allowed me to carry this burden and now release this burden. And so this is really the I've been healing and trying to self-heal from this trauma, to make sure that I'm not a bitter person. I had to learn how to separate. And but the you can't heal from something totally without everything being brought to the forefront, without everything being exposed. And so everything has its timing, and I just say now is God's timing from the way that things happen, because it was a shock. you know um I had already been dealing with the things in my son. I had saw that, but I never spoke on it. I had been quiet. I had tried to let him have it all. I tried. But when you back a person up against the wall, they're gonna do one or two things. You're either going to lay down and stay down, and people are gonna walk all over you, or you're going to react. Me, I'm not a lay down, stay down person. I tried it for um my ego, my pride, to save face. Didn't get me anywhere. It just got my son shot. Okay. And I spoke things, God showed me things in the spirit. I spoke them, I wrote them, or posted them 1 year ago. And I'm seeing it 1 year later. And so, if you notice, it's a shock, because I'm really somewhere minding my business. That's all I know how to do. Mind my business, because so many fiery darts have been thrown at me, so many different angles. Family, fake family, I'll repeat, fake family, fake friends, foes, okay? But God has He's always let me know I'm not paying attention to what is happening to you. I don't want you to pay attention to what's happening to you. I'm paying attention to how you react to what is happening to you. That was what I was going to be judged by, not what has happened to you. I don't want you to focus on what has happened to you, because I want you to know I'm focusing on how you react to what is happening to you. That was my test with God. Not what happened. Not what happened. So many things happen. So many things happen. Numerous I am going to share, because my purpose is to share my life experiences, to be able to help someone, to be able to let someone know you're not the only one, to let somebody know you are not alone, to let these kids know it's okay not to be straight, to let the young ladies know it's okay to like a square, it's okay to like a nerd, it's okay to be educated, letting the young men know it's okay. This is not it. That's my purpose, to teach, to help someone else, to teach someone else who want to learn, not those who don't care. If you don't care, you don't even belong here, because I am someone who cares. And being that this is happening to me, I always pray, I say, Lord, what is my life purpose? What is it that you would have me to do? And so he put what he would have to do in front of me. That is for me to notice. He puts what he have you to do in front of you. That's for you to notice. I can't judge what your purpose is. You can't judge what my purpose is. Again, as far as media, this one have an opinion. Yes, each one teach one. Thank you, Heartless. Each one teach one. Opinions don't really matter unless they are each one teach one. If your opinion is teaching, it's positive. If your opinion is something that you don't understand, it's not for you to have to choose a side. Maybe it's for you to watch and pray. Watch and pray. Because see what I learned along this journey? Every time I was exposed to something, it was a lesson for me. Whether I paid attention to what I was being exposed to or not, that meant I was to pay attention, whether I was or not. So some things that you're exposed to may be a warning. It may be put there for you to dodge it. Like, oh, I seen that before. Or that lady on YouTube, she went through that. Oh yeah, I heard that from her before. So that you don't have to go through everything. You understand? That's what it is. The purpose is, because see, some people don't tell you nothing. But I'm here. My purpose is to tell you. That is what the whole purpose is. If I can each one, teach one, share and share alike, no one is ever born with the silver spoon. It's all come, and it doesn't matter how you were born, because I tell my kids, and I don't fault mommy and daddy. I just fault them when they keep on doing the same things. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you did this when I was a child, and I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt for all them years. But if you keep doing something as while I'm an adult, that is just who you are. And then it's my decision. You understand what I'm saying? Because everybody that, well, just because you're born to a person doesn't mean you belong to them. Okay? Maybe that was just that person's purpose to bring you here. You understand? So it's up to you to have everyone to have their own personal relationship so that you can have their own personal story. And if our stories may be alike, each one teach one. That is the whole purpose here. I'm not here for it because, honey, it's been going on so long. God made sure. You know what he taught me? He talking about some clout. Baby, know what God taught me? Don't count nothing that is not yours. Never count somebody else's belongings. It's not yours. Doesn't matter that you're married to them. Doesn't matter how you may be connected to them. It's not yours. You can only count what is yours. You understand? God blesses the child that has its own. So that's why this is not even about any of that. This is strictly about a shock for a shock. Truth as God showed it to me. Maybe he ain't showed nobody else, and it's okay. But I tell you what, I haven't been called a lie yet. Now, there may have been a lot of things I have said that people do not like. And they have a right to not like it because I did not ever like the entire situation. But again, it wasn't choice at that point, it was force. I chose him, so I was forced. I was forced to deal and live with his decisions, no matter how they may have affected me. But see, now he's dead and gone. So I have to speak for me and mine. And maybe it was for me to speak because I have the only son. And it is known that the son carries the sins of the father. But I'm letting it be known that my son will not carry his father's sins. They noticed I kept my son in my last name even after all that we went through. And I'm going to share it. But again, like today, I said I was going to beg some pardons. You understand? Because I don't want to be, observed to any, I don't just leave things open. Some people say, oh, don't care, but some things you have to care about. I've learned not to leave things loosely in the universe anymore. You understand what I'm saying? You got to stop that, letting stuff people say what they want to say. No, not all the time. It depends, where, and just what they're saying, because I let the rumor go on a long time. She got AIDS. That's not nice. That's not nice. No one ever came to ask. They always spreaded rumors. Anything to smile in my face, reap the benefits of me, and then go to slander. I'm going to get to them. I'm going to break them down. But on today, I am begging your pardon. I am a big enough person. I am a respectful person. When respect is given, I can only give what I am given. No more, no less. Sometimes I can give more. That's been the issue. But yes, I am. I'm going to keep going with the stories. Anything that I know, God lay it on my heart because I pray about it first. Okay, but with this situation right here, with Elvin and all of this, it's just been shockers. People been saying what they want to say, and it's been okay. But now that I've said what I need to say, it's such a problem. And I know that I may have been shocking to them as well because they were shocking to me. I mean, it was just so shocking to my physical man because it was like, oh my God, because my spirit man had already knew. So, but the physical would be like, oh Lord, oh girl, just what you said, he home. Oh, and then I went to looking at the bigger picture, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, like, oh, wait, hold up. And then the fire got to burn because I'm like, oh, I can see clearly now. And it's so sad because I know that if Elvin, if the saying is true that people flipping their graves, if that saying it has any type of truth to it, I know that Elvin like, oh my God. Or if there are any truths to the sayings, if I can turn back the hands of time. You see, I've learned the person that challenges me cares about me. And the person that doesn't care about me isn't going to challenge me. They're just going to let me do whatever I want, including commit suicide if I deem that to be a choice. But it's not possible. I learned to sit back and watch. And you know what I do? I'm good. I learned that my patience is a gift. And I have a strength out of this world. You understand? And I would go to God, I would say, Lord, now at the end of the night, I go. Because see, one thing about it, when God give me an assignment, I got to keep stay in it until it's complete. And sometimes it can be a long assignment, or it can be a very brief and short assignment. you know what? As far as Katrina, we're gonna talk about it another time. But I can, so I have to be careful. You understand what I'm saying? That I am aligned up with the right one, my own assignment. You understand what I'm saying? So, like I said, each one teach one. I would help, and like I'm gonna try not to be distracted with the extra questions. Well, everything has a topic. Do you think that God? You have to ask yourself some things. Sometimes the answers are inside of you. See, what I also know, you got to stop asking everybody everything, because that's how we get brainwashed. That's how we believe what everybody tell us, because we don't go and we don't research and weigh things out for ourselves. But with this situation right here, what God gave me the assignment for, I saw it very clearly. So I know what it looked like. If the elder could turn back the hands of time, I know he would be like, D, you was right. But people that don't care about us don't tell us nothing. They just let us go. They will go hang us. Don't tell her nothing. Don't say nothing. She gonna learn. Don't say nothing. And I ain't the one that I ain't the type that don't say nothing. I get so sick of don't say nothing. But they saying everything. They doing everything. My next subject, and I'm gonna make sure I say it here because I don't care how many spells are being done about it, who all may be casting the spells about it to try to think I'm gonna forget. No, I ain't forgetting. I'm really self-caring on myself. See what I but what I'm gonna talk about next is how, since I get phone calls so much, I'm gonna talk about how the very good Pastor Brenda Jones Watson, his sister, stole all. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. I'm very well. Stole all the benefits from the children. Danielle Burrell, even if she is Nelson, I ain't never recall Alvin having no wives. But how she waited and made moves on them children and when got executive of estate of Alvin's belongings and ripped them children off. Oh, I'm going to talk about it. Because I keep getting messages from the nephew. I ain't never got no messages before. But see, they done been rapping and letting them fool them so long that she gonna get shot. Oh, somebody gonna do her. You so foolish who think that. That's what they trained you to believe. That's what they brainwash you to believe, everything wrong. When everything that you're writing and confirming, it could be part of the RICO, and it's called a terroristic threat. You have to be careful, and just on who you're making them to. You can't make them to nobody. But especially you have to be careful of some people you're making them to. All of that confirming what they do, they just trained you. They let you know. Who does that? Think about it. Who does crimes and freely rap about them but somebody who won't fool you to go do it too? So you can end up worse off than them. Really? Think about it. It's called taking out the community, Okay. But yeah, I'm going to talk about those two stealing and got a son in my inbox with all the messages. Please, first is please don't keep his mama name out of it. I couldn't possibly never do that. Then the next conversation, he gonna demand me. A demon in demand. A demon in demand. I got demons on demand. I'm a demon. I demand you. But guess what? I'm from New Orleans. And whatever is in that person is going to get in me for that person, not for everybody. It ain't for everybody. But I would like them to know whatever that is in you for me, even greater of it is in me for them too. So just make sure they know what they do. That's all they need to make sure. I came here to beg some people's pardons. New people, people that are seeing me for the first time in life, people that I am still close to in life, and even though we didn't have to be close, they were safe. They stayed on base. They knew me for what they needed to know me for, and they kept it real on that end, even if it was just, hey, how you doing? And really being sincere with it. Not all the fakes and the snakes. Some things you just can't come back from, and you've been forgiven and released, and it's okay. It's okay. Each one teach one. But I tell the person, if you ain't talked to me in the last 10 to 15 days, you ain't been consistent and you ain't talked to me in the last 10 to 15 days, you don't know me no more. And I don't know you, because at any given time, I know what's going on. Spirits is real, and they use who they can. Okay? So, yes, I'm going to talk about it all. But what I have been doing is healing thyself. This is what the whole purpose of this is I done went through all the trauma, still being traumatized by the trauma sometimes, but I have a self-healing on the inside now where I'm able to handle this. So when people make the little remarks in here on my channel, I don't care about anywhere else in the world, but in here on this channel, when people make the little remarks, oh, she turning crazy. Yes, changes happen every second, honey, and you just never know how it's going to affect you. If you still be able to be clothed in your right mind and still have a conversation about it, then guess what? That's what God got for you to do, and that's share, because that's why he kept you in your right mind. Now, if you choose to keep it and don't share it, you might at any given moment can lose your mind, okay? Because that's not to be kept. Everything ain't to be kept. Some things is to be shared, I kept it long enough. I tried keeping it first. The keeping didn't work, honey. Whoo, baby, the realizations for me, that's the part it be for me. Forget the rest of it. Forget what you heard. You know what I'm saying? See, Yellow Boy, now what's so crazy is, I'm going to give a Yellow Boy story, but like I told you today, because I'm not going to be here long, I'm going to start cutting these videos down because, I do take advice and I appreciate the ones that's been sending me advice. But I'm going to give y'all, because, we was cool with, I was cool with y'all Fat and Tech 9 and Yellow Boy when they was rapping. Me and the friend girls that I used to hang with, we knew them. You know what I'm saying? We was cool with them. We used to be outside. For real, uptown. Like, we was from Kennebec, baby. We wasn't the green bunch, honey. We was, what? Uptown, downtown. We was all the towns, okay? And then I was always the driver. I always had a car, so that's why I was fake best friend, because the one with the wheels got the power, you know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, we're gonna talk about it all. So yes, y'all, how I do, I want to share with y'all too really quick before I go, because I'm gonna come back And I'm gonna come back later and we're gonna talk about some more stories. You are more. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yes, please share, y'all. And please subscribe. Subscribe to the channel too, y'all. I promise y'all. Because guess what? The more subscribers I get, let me tell you something. I'm a giver. So I don't care if I have to create a nonprofit to be able to be it give just because I do help people. That's what I'm gonna have. But what I would really like to do is start helping people with my teas. So I am able to heal thyself because I am a natural herbalist. I love herbs. And so when my son got shot, I actually, they had the hospital actually had assignment to act like, the hospital take out hits too now. Yeah, I'm telling you, y'all got to be careful. The people been in the hospital, they be dying. Everybody ain't meant to die. You got to pay attention to the people because they're doing something. But I'm going to tell y'all, we're going to talk about it all. But when my son was in the hospital and they had then gave him the bowel obstruction, because like I said, the shooting that he had reminded me of when Gangster got shot. I did not know Eldrick like that. I knew of Eldrick, but it's so crazy because it's like soon as we was coming in at Eldrick, soon as they started getting with the cash money stuff and stuff like that, that's when Eldrick got like killed. So it was like one of the first is to me, now that I think about it, maybe he might have been one of the first sacrifices because they always got to use a blood sacrifice even though he wasn't their real blood, you know what I'm saying? But them people been sacrificing up a lot of people. I'm talking about, ooh, baby, we gonna talk about it. But anyway, see, that's why I be having to heal myself, and that's why I take off some days, y'all, because I have a career first. My career is very important to me. That's my new family. So they really, besides that, I have, my own personal life. Baby, I'm not gonna really speak on what they're talking about. I really don't know that. I can only go by what they say. Like I say, when I was coming up back in the G, I never really knew of them really being brothers. I have been learning this as he's been in jail or whatever the situation is, as Gangster has been in jail. I don't know. All I know is if they are real brothers, and you do your real brother something like the kind of stuff that baby do, like for real, and I'm gonna tell you, Eldrick wasn't really baby, he was baby's stepbrother because his daddy had been married Eldrick mama. So to me, I don't, I can't see him. He ain't gonna won't take on none of his own siblings out unless maybe he don't get along with them. But to me, that might have been one of the first sacrifices or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? And to me, Gangster, if Gangster is his brother, Gangster was a sacrifice to me. Somebody with the same last name as him. Don't matter the affiliation. You can always say how somebody can to you down the bloodlines or whatever. That's why I can't never say who can. I'm gonna tell you all about my family who double kin. These people is two cousins that then got married and got churned and baby living lives like that and that's bad. That's incest. I got to say y'all about my great grandmother, wicked stepsister, who slept with my great grandfather and all his brothers and had children for him, and now got them all double crossing, doubling, and they trying to kill off the real bloodline to try to make the fake bloodline step in and trying to steal land and all this in Mississippi because they so jealous, of us royal. Baby, I got some stuff to tell y'all. It's bigger than stone. That's just the, baby, that's just what? That's just the basis. I don't even think it's the basis. It's just my personal basis because I still got to say, sometimes what you be going through in your life and you meet people and you be wondering like, why I got to go. Sometimes it's what your family doing to you first. I tell y'all, don't nothing get in, can't nothing come in on the inside, can't nothing from the outside come on the inside unless somebody from the inside let the outside in. How? How? I'll repeat. Can't nobody from the outside come on the inside unless the inside let the outside in. Come on, think about it. Think about it. Think about it. It's always. So see, the outside is really kind of, besides what's happening to my son with his daddy stuff, you know, the outside really be safe for me because I be like, Lord, forgive them because they know not what they do. But it's the inside. It's the inside who go get gang with the outside because they don't want to never make it look like old family doing it. So they gonna go get the outside so they can camouflage, so the inside can camouflage with behind the outside. Oh no, 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 no. Nobody's that bold. Who are you? Who sent you? Who did that? Who made that mistake? Who not bad to come their self? And who's still gonna get it? Because I don't miss a beat. Baby, I'm gonna return to the sender, the middleman who working for the sender, and all the vices and the minions all around. Oh, baby, I'm not gonna miss a beat. The way I pray and the way my vocabulary is set up, I be praying for ancient, old, and new. Whoo, baby, ain't gonna get away. I pray about ancient, old, and new. I know some ancient stuff. Do you hear me? Tell you something. Jealousy and envy is awful sin. Them people know good and well. Y'all ever heard of anybody being named Fairy? That's right. It always start with family first. Who speak highly of Killer, baby? Let me tell you something. They all speak highly of Killer. Now let me tell you what I can still see. I can still see gangster being that he has gone through everything that he has gone through. I'm spiritual, right? So I see past the physical, the outside. I can see past that. And so, looking at gangster, I can see and really feel in my heart that, and after all he's been through, because see, he's been the one to live through it, right? And see it and experience it. Ain't nothing like going through something for yourself and learning the tragedy, the betrayal, and the hard way for yourself, okay? So looking at him and all he's been through and knowing that he was down for that, knowing who he was and how loyal he was, even to Stone after Stone shot him, even to Baby after Baby really sold him out to me. I ain't gonna say allegedly because it's in paperwork. To me, his heart being that he has suffered consequences and learned better. Because mind you, he had to go against his own self. Remember, he was trained for the bleachers too. Okay, I surely will, baby. I surely will. And will you been to this Sunday, Thursday? I'm sorry, baby. I be having to make sure my mind's together. That's why I'm telling y'all about this tea. I've been drinking this tea. You see, the weekend come, I drink my little tea, and it gets me together. You understand what I'm saying? See, just in the food and the hummus, I'm gonna go through them with y'all. I got all kinds of tea. I told y'all I'm gonna hook y'all up. I'm gonna each one teach one. We gonna self-heal, okay? But to me, gangster is really like his genuine. I mean, ain't nothing like seeing somebody turn on you and living to see it. I'm an example of that. So I learned to be genuine to myself after I've tried. People I wasn't even supposed to try with. I just gave them the benefit of the doubt. I said, Lord, who is I? Who am I? Lord, who am I to judge people? Lord, I did wrong. I done did this. I done did that. I'm going to give this person the benefit of the doubt. And, they go against the benefit of the doubt too. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm strong. I sit back there, I sit there and just be knowing they be going to betray. You know, because God been assured it to me. But he said, just sit right there. Hmm. Just sit right there and it's got to play out to the end. Because, see, now you didn't put your hands in it. Oh, yeah, you realize it, but see, that's what you get. Because, see, you ain't listen to me. This how the spirit be dealing with me. See, you ain't paid attention. See, you done went through that before, but you won't act like you friendly and all that. So you won't act like you won't keep acting like you ain't been through nothing. So as long as you keep acting like you ain't been through nothing, you're going to keep going through something. How about that? So I had to keep going through and keep going through. Oh, betrayal is the most beautiful lesson in the world. Do you hear me? Especially when you can learn to see it. Yes. And you learn to adapt. You don't learn to want to always, revenge. You learn to adapt. But the revenge be so sweet when you can sit back and tell it to the person. Oh, I saw you. Oh, when you thought you didn't know what I was doing, I just had to follow instruction. I had to complete my assignment. Because if you notice, once the assignment was complete, I never returned again. I never felt like I owed you an explanation. You understand what I'm saying? And I let peace be still. You heard me? And I didn't hold no grudges because I truly let it go. See, you only can hold on to something that you ain't let go. I've been trying to let some things go. Some shit been forced for me to hold on to. As this ongoing situation with Alvin. Everything else, I will chop it off, honey, let it fall like the leaves in the fall, okay? And then I don't leave them loose. You know what I do? I clean up. Straight up, hit the like, y'all, please. Thank you, Kiva. Hit the like. I'm gonna have to give me a good moderator. Hit the like. Let me tell you what I do. I don't even leave them when they fall off from the tree. I don't leave them loosely to go flying all around and getting spread around everywhere. You know what I do? I clean them up. I rake them all together in a nice pile. I clean them up, put my gloves on, pick them up, put them in brown bags, disposal bags. I clean up. I don't like to leave no residue. Don't leave no residue. Residues linger. You understand me? You can get messed up with residue, okay? Clean it up. Bag it up. Pack it up. And send it with who it belongs to. Okay? So, that's what I do. And I don't be mad. So, that's what we do. You know what I'm going to do too? Drink me some tea. Baby, I got some what? Relaxation. I got some for relaxation and sleep. Greetings, love. Greetings, love. See, I got some called TKO for relaxation and sleep. You see that? Baby, I'm a self-healer. I got some what? When I be down there, immune boost, you got this going on? I got some Zion for you. Because trust me, when you're from New Orleans, baby, you're surrounded by water. You're going to have mucus. You heard me? Everybody got a nasal accent. We got to breathe, talk, hold our breath while we're talking, through our nose. Stop talking, breathe again. We can't breathe and talk at the same time like some people. You heard me? Yes, Kiva. Guess what? And they tell me. You know what I had learned? They say, baby, when oxygen stops flowing to your brain for more than a second, baby, that's a short fuse. Baby, we is the most. Girl, we cannot breathe. That's why I love California. I got over there and I instantly could tell that the people could breathe and talk at the same time. You know why? Their voices were so light. Oh, they just sounded like they was full of air. Their voice was so light. Oh, yes, baby. Yes. And I love some hibiscus. But guess what? Over here, oh, our voice so heavy. And we talk so hard. Even the little churn come here. Because we adapted to it. We adapted to coming in the world holding our breath. Holding the breath. High blood pressure. So I'm telling you, I got something for you. I got some flame off. You got a little pain going on. You ain't got to even know what. You ain't got to. Got some pain for the inflammation to get that off your throat, baby. I got them. Oh, look. And they want to be knowing how I keep my little shape. I got me some snatch. This a weight little management and some little energy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna give y'all some. Don't worry about nothing. We most definitely got to get those subscribers up, dude. Cause see, the only way I gotta pay for this. And see, I'm a giver. I love to give. I be telling people I'm gonna send you something, but see, at least give me a subscription, and give me a like so that I can I can send out as much as I want, baby. I love when I tell you, baby. Let me tell y'all something. Right now, I am forced. Well, I ain't forced. It's choice because I am working right now. So when I work, whatever my assignment or my orders are, because I get orders. I don't get assignments. I get orders. Okay, orders. I carry out orders. And so I am carrying out orders in Louisiana right now. I am carrying out orders. Call too dusty for me, all that dust in the air. Ooh, Cali too dusty for you, baby. Let me tell you something. In Cali, it could be dusty. I'd rather the dust over they are very clean. The air is very clean though. They don't have no humidity, no precipitation. So you don't have the pressure. Let me tell you about Cali. See, it can be 100 degrees in Cali, but it feel like it's 80. But it can be 80 degrees over here and feel like it's 100 because of the humidity. And see, what that humidity brings pressure. Pressure. And see, when around this time of the year, when it's the storm time, it brings extra pressure. Yes, baby. I'm about to actually add them to extraordinary store. I'm gonna put the link in my bio. I'm gonna go back and edit it and put it in my bio. But I have an extraordinary store because I really have black clemency oil. And so I'm actually putting that back on there too. I'm trying to work around. Like I said, I'm carrying out orders right now, and I've been carrying out orders all this past, since I've been on, deployment. So yeah, but I am adding these to the website. They will most definitely be there. But before I add them to the website, I want to send out samples and I want you all to try it. So before I go to selling people stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because I got to know, that it's good. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to try it for free. And we gonna go from there, you know what I'm saying? But I want to be able to send y'all some samples so y'all can tell me, give me some feedback, so I know, is it what I'm doing? Is it working for you? Or is it, what it do? So that's what we gonna do first, okay? But again, I have this one is for stress reduction and to feel good. I have I have one for lymphatic cleanse and cell rejuvenation. I got that for you. I got the square. That's right, baby. Gotta let me know. I can't just be putting nothing on the shelf and be acting like, oh, people want this and all that. No, I need to give you something to try first. Then you let me know, and then you want to buy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's just my rules. I don't know. I know it works with some people. You can go by what somebody else know. Because I have some reviews. A lot of people don't like to give me what I'm doing any credit, but that's okay. We ain't gonna worry about them. I'm trying with new people who gonna say yes, it worked. You know what I'm saying? Not nobody who gonna get it from me and then take it and feel good and then keep it to themselves and then don't go tell nobody. Just go to popping up and feeling good and then be like, oh girl, I feel good. Well, girl, what you was doing? Oh girl, I had tried this stuff, such and such stuff. Don't tell the people how they tried the stuff, how they got the stuff, or none, girl. And when I tell you I've been saving lives, what I'm gonna leave them people where they at. With they, long as they know I did it and God know I did it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going with new people. That's right. If you're selling Butterfingers, I'm rocking with you. I know that's right. Yes, baby. Would like to support. I love herbs. Yes, and this is real. So I want you to try. Anybody who I'm gonna make sure you get some. Have everything together in a little name so you can tell me what it did for you, and then we can go and talk about buying and all of that. I like to, kind of work like that. To me, I like to be fair. Now, what's something is I had got this one made for a young lady, and she wanted to have a natural labor. So also, if you tell me, like, if you say, oh, I have this such and such situation going on, right? Like, say for instance, my son has sepsis. Okay, you want it all, keep, I know that's right, baby, you know it works. My son had sepsis for a month, like over a month and a half or whatever, and I don't know if the hospital was poisoning his blood on purpose now that I know everything that I know, or but whatever they was giving him or supposed to be giving him, he had the sepsis for over a month and a half, and it was ongoing. And I just could not understand how this blood was so poisoned. You know, maybe they was lying and saying he had it, you know, trying to knock him off. They tried so much with my child. But anyway, baby, when they told me that, they didn't know I was the kind of person that be like, oh, baby, oh, yeah. I don't just listen to what they say and then be talking about, oh, the doctor say, oh, I got, we gonna see what the doctor's gonna do. Baby, we gonna see what the doctor's gonna do, but then I'm gonna be a doctor myself too. You understand me? Because I'm gonna find me somebody who gonna do something about something. So, baby, I got with my good shaman. Baby, my son drank the 1 ounce of Restore. Let me show y'all this. This Restored, this Fresh Start. He had Fresh Start and Restore. Let's see, okay, Restore. Now he drunk. See this right here? This is a detox. Daily detox, right? When I tell you, and all of these teas, y'all, when you mix them and make them, you want to make it with alkaline water. Anybody's alkaline water. I actually have an alkaline water machine. I can sell alkaline water too, but it's just the fact that the weight of the water. You know what I'm saying? I would rather, donate it. Yep, that's right. As long as the pharmacist keep winning. Exactly. And I said I wasn't going to be long, but we're an hour, y'all, but I got to show y'all this. So, you brew your tea with your alkaline water. And see this Fresh Start? It says perfect for targeting digestive concerns, immune support, energy, and weight management. Okay? And it's a proprietary blend of moringa, spirulina, ginger, and alkaline water. Fresh Start delivers essential minerals and nutrients that produce cellular energy and healthy cell growth. Yes. Yeah, exactly. So this is a powder, and that you would mix this one. This is actually a dry powder to make it in. But the rest of them are mainly herbs. And what you would do is you would get the lymphatic cleanse to go with the Fresh Start, and with the daily detox, and then you would do the lymphatic cleanse. And there was a lady with cancer, honey. She is back up. They had sent her home with a colostomy bag on and on hospice, 80 years old. Honey, the evening she came home, her granddaughter lived in Georgia. I told her, the lady, do. Got home, I went there, made the tea for her, drank the tea, started using the bathroom that night. A couple of weeks later, she was able to tell the people, come get your hospice supplies, come get everything, and been up, walking around, driving, walking with no walker, eating what you want, doing what you want, living your best life. That's my purpose, baby. That's my purpose, whether they say it or not. That's my whole purpose. That's my whole assignment. Okay, I even got, look, menopausal relief, hormone balance. Got something for you. Got what you need. Well, I told y'all about the weekend. Stress reduction, make you feel good. I got, Truth is for blood sugar management and energy. I got, I think I told y'all about Zion, the immune boost and mucus reducer. I'm telling you, baby. Boosts immune function and reduces mucus, builds up boosts immune function and reduces mucus buildup in the lungs. Includes a proprietary blend of olive leaf and golden seal. This powerful tonic blend contains four natural antibiotics that help the body fight viruses and foreign bacteria. Got something for you, baby. Got something for you. Okay? Something for you. I'm still waiting for all the rest of them to come in because, baby, I got it. I don't want to tell you nothing. Tell you about the same thing twice. Oh, self healing. Got one for depression and anxiousness. Do you hear me? Yes, baby. We need that. I got you. You need it. If you need it, I got you, baby. I got you. This is what I am here for. This is my purpose. Thank you, baby. I appreciate your heartless. That's right. Yes, capsules can be made with it. I'm thinking about capsules, but the thing is, right now, what I have going on is I want to see. I do the herbs because usually I have them in a tea bag, in tea bags, right? So you can actually steep it and it's in a bag. But I like to break open the tea bags because the herbs are so powerful. So what happens is I actually have my let me see. So my teapot, the teapots that I have, and I am going to begin selling them. My teapot has an infuser in it, okay? And so I can actually brew my tea with just putting the herbs in the teapot. Whereas you don't want to have the herbs like stuck in, be drinking and then it's going down your throat and all that, which it probably still would, be good. But what happens is when I brew my tea, the strainer comes inside of the teapot. So this is my teapot, and then this is when I put the alkaline water in the bottom of it. I put whatever tea I want to brew inside of the strainer, and then I put the top on it, and so it has an infuser. And so when I brew the tea and pour it out, I can just take the strainer and pull all the herbs out, so I don't have to worry about it being, caught up in the tea. So that is the assignment. But you can, if you can put the herbs inside of capsules if you like, and to me, if you get a even blend of it, or maybe like grind it up or whatever. Great idea. Sounds like a great idea. So yes, y'all, that is the assignment. That is and I just want to help everyone to actually self heal. People want to say something wrong, which I got something for everything they want to say. You got something wrong with, like I got something. All these are duplicates. I would like to show y'all. Let me see if I have another different ones. I'm still waiting for a lot of them to come in. Well, I was there, but I had to leave, so they're going to be shipped, and I'm going to share those with you all too. Most definitely are. Most definitely. So that is the assignment here, y'all. That is what I wanted to come and say today. Of course, I am going to keep going with the stories because I know that this is to help my main purpose. I'm not ashamed of anything that I've gone through. You understand what I'm saying? I give it all the glory to God. I am grateful that I'm still here, clothed in my right mind to be able to share it. People want to, it doesn't even matter about people at this point. Where I really am very unapologetic about this situation. As far as my son is concerned, just because I have held the situation for so long, and now that God has shown it to me, um, it's not acceptable, and I will not be accepting it. I will be doing all that I can to protect my son and my sons for that matter, because we're going to get into the communities as well. And yes, God is the glue. We're going to get into the communities as well on how I see this same ordeal that is happening and has happened with Stone and all of these other people, with this, with these people, beginning to happen with other people. You understand what I'm saying? And I've been seeing people dying, and then people won't celebrate them every year, and I'd be like, now you sacrifice them. You sacrifice that person to move up the ladder. You sacrifice them. You made a blood sacrifice. That is what you did. That the spirit brings it to me so vividly. And no, I mean, I just can't, for legal reasons, allegedly would come out. But I mean, a lot of this stuff with the community ain't got nothing to do with, it's just community people trying to come up. But I just see it so clearly. It's so obvious. So obvious. And so all I want those people to think about, when is it going to be your turn? Do you think about when it's your turn? Do they think about when it's their turn? So I thank y'all. I'm gonna get ready to end this here because I said I wasn't gonna be long, but it's tripling over, and I know I have a website as far as the store, but we're going to, yes, baby, I am. I would not be here giving you lies. I would not. I would not do that. I promise you, I would not do that. Where I'm going to get off the live right now, but I'm going to come back and talk to y'all later. I really have to get ready for work tomorrow, and um, I'll be having to check in every day and to my deployment and everything, y'all. So I'm always moving around, going backwards and forth, traveling. Um, yeah, but I'll be in reach. Y'all, I'm gonna put all the email and everything in there, y'all. I'm gonna get these broken down into some samples because I want you all to try them, and we're gonna self-heal together, and we're gonna talk about it because that's what needs to be done. I appreciate you, Jason. I will stay the bigger person and just help. I appreciate your role life. That's at least that's one of my purposes, to give good energy. I promise you. I cannot stand the negativity. That's why I really take the time, because I care. I'm a caring person. I really, really care. It's not fake. It's not. I wouldn't be able to do that. But I really appreciate y'all. I am going to go back and make sure I put all the info in the bio. This is where you can get in contact with me. Send me an email. I do reach back out now. What I am going to say right now, I am sharing. I'm not, trying to sell myself. I'm not, so guys, be nice. Um, I appreciate you all for everything, y'all. I tell you, these 45 years, I am grateful to God for them. Say so 8:30, you're coming back. I promise you, I will try. It might be sometimes. Let me tell y'all what be happening. I be being awakened at maybe 1:30, 2 a.m. in the morning. So I said I was just gonna start coming on and seeing who was up, and we was gonna start praying. We'll say a prayer, and we'll talk about what we feeling at the time, and maybe I can pull some cards, some energy cards, some crystal cards, and so we can get a healing for it. Yes, honey, you can mix the tea, whatever issues you have. Like sometimes I have one for respiratory, I have one for allergy and sinus. They're coming. They were still waiting for one more ingredient to come in, and so yeah, you can actually mix them together, you know what I'm saying. And like I said, if you have any like particular ailments that you may want to have a certain blend mixed for, you can let me know, and I can actually get that have it mixed for you and send it to you, and mix it up, and yeah, we can go from there. Whatever your ailment is, you can tell me. Your secrets are safe with me. I don't talk to nobody. I don't do nothing. I'm here to be a help, and a real help. So y'all can share with me. And I am gonna go back and put all of the information in the bio and in the link. And y'all, I'm gonna break some stuff down and get some samples sent out to y'all so y'all can try it and give me some feedback first before we be talking about, oh yeah, we gonna buy this, we gonna buy that. No, we gonna try it and see how it works, and then we're going to buy. Cause I really don't want y'all. I want to be able to give it to y'all. If y'all just give me these likes and these subscriptions, we can make it all work. Cause it can be a real nice non-profit for us. Yes, you can blend different teas, baby. Yep, Kiva. You most definitely can. I do it all the time. Like I blend my weekend with the feel good one. It's with mix, sometimes I feel it would mix a little anti-depression one in it to make sure I got one for focus to keep my focus. So yeah, you can most definitely mix them up. Be the shaman. That's what I call myself, a natural herbalist and a shaman, honey. I also have some for oh, I showed you the one for menopausal and menopausal relief. Yes, you can add lemon, a lime. Yes, you can. Yes, when I say y'all, the tea is the truth. You can also add honey. No, I am not a clone. No, I'm not perfect. I'm just a sinner saved by grace, baby. And I learned to be truthful. Because I'm telling you, some things will turn you into a lie, but I was forced. I tell you, I'm glad. Sad, it has. No, I am not a clone. I promise you, baby. Ain't nothing perfect about me. I'm just a sinner saved by grace, baby. I appreciate that. Yes, I do. I am 45 years old and I am on my self natural health kick very, very seriously. I jog, I run, I have to keep myself together. Thank you. Because, see, I have sons. So I said, Lord, when I get old, I say, I can't be making it. I can't think they're going to wipe my behind. I got to make sure I'm up and be able to take care of myself. I appreciate you, BDMG. I know that's right. Because I'm very Smith Singular Wireless now. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't been married to an Egyptian before and stuff. And he wanted to get me remarried. But I say, no. I'm into healing now. I'd rather heal. That's right, baby. I just heal naturally. And what I do, like honey and take a teaspoon of honey. I drink alkaline coffee. I drink a lot of alkaline water. I have a machine, and it makes beauty water. It makes acidic water. Now, acid is supposed to go into your skin and not into your body. So the alkaline water removes acidic waste. And then the beauty water is acidic. It puts the acid in the skin where it goes. So I cook with it. I soak, all this meat that they make and I be processed all packed together. I make sure I soak. If it can be soaked, I'm going to put it in there. I even put bacon in there and take some of the grease out of there because all it does is clog up your arteries and, make your everything be clogged up, and we already dying being from New Orleans, we're already surrounded by water and mucus and all kind of other stuff. So last thing we need to be done is clogged up. So I appreciate y'all. But I'm going to come back. I promise. I'm going to come back a little later. No. We're not going to even make that a topic because if I can't tell you I'm married or whatever, hey. But, I'm real. I ain't going to lie to you. I'm real. Okay. Well, I appreciate you guys. I'm very transparent too. Like, I don't think I'm pulled in and dying beating about it. I'm very transparent. So I appreciate y'all. I will be back to talk to y'all. I will be back. We're gonna talk about, we're gonna engage more. We're gonna get into this healing too. So that when I don't want it to be sticking to y'all brain, like, nah, I don't want it, I ain't here to bury nobody, no burdens. We gotta make burdens light, honey. You gotta make them light. So I love y'all. Yes, I'm most definitely. Sure, I'm gonna send out some samples. So if you tell me you got, if you want, so I can say it with the try. So I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Jason. You are so sweet. You guys are so, I appreciate you guys. And you ladies, you queens and you kings. I appreciate you. So you all have a great evening, and I will come back and put the info in the bio, and we're gonna start sharing these herbs, and so we can sip some tea while we talk about some tea. You know what I'm saying? Everything gonna be about tea. We're gonna get it all together. Each one we gonna each one teach one. I appreciate y'all. All right, love y'all later. Bye.